Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to draw in Adobe Animate and After Effects. I have my thumbnail over here. Obviously, YouTube uses 1280 by 720 for the size of thumbnails. So with an EDU email, if you go to college or grad school, obviously you can subscribe to Creative Cloud and it's half off with an EDU email. So I imported this layer to stage in layer 1. So obviously I locked the layer, so I can't click it anymore. So I'm going to right click and go to properties and change the opacity down. All right. I'm going to select layer 2 after locking layer 1. And I'm just going to trace over this guy. So real quick, let me change the properties back and I'm just going to get the colors. So let's get this color over here, select this, and let's go to window and go to why do they keep changing this? Where's the workspaces? Oh, here we go. Window, workspaces, and you have essentials over here. But yeah. All right. So yeah, why do they keep changing this? So let's go to animator, workspaces. Hmm. Why do they keep changing this? These dudes are so weird. I swear. All right. Let's do essentials. Click this out. Okay. Hmm. All right. Windows, workspaces, and animator. I can't change my brush size anywhere. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why they change this. I've done this thousands of times. All right, so let's go over here. Yeah, I can't really change my brush size, so that's nice. You got classic brush here. Oh, here we go. So, all right, so I get this dewdrop over here. Select that, go to my brush, and I change my brush size under tool. So I'm just gonna draw it on a different layer. So let's go to layer 2, select layer 1, and then eyedropper, and press escape, and then select layer 1, eyedropper. Let's get this color. Okay. And let's get this color over here. A little bit lighter. Like that better. Okay. And let's get this color over here. And I guess lastly, let's get like this orange-ish. Perfect. So now that I have all the colors with the eyedrop, I'm going to right click and lock this, and let's change the properties to more visible. So I'm going to use the line tool and change the stroke size to 3. Okay. So I'm going to make this a 3D logo. So let's go over here and select the eyedropper tool, and I'm going to essentially select this color. So that is the fill, and then this is the line work. So let's do that. I have this over here. So I think magnet, this connects everything. So let's zoom in a bit. And all right, so I'm gonna go over here and just highlight this. And let's draw this dude. So I'm just going to trace this. I'll talk about how I did the 3D letters in After Effects. So it's actually like while I connect all these. So you want to connect everything, obviously, completely. They have snapping for like line works and stuff, which you could look up, like the magnet for snapping. Right now, it seems like it's freeform to some degree. They really don't change everything like ever in this. That was the first time I could find the tools for that. So it's been the same for quite some time. So obviously, in my thumbnails, I use like 3D letters with lighting and Cinema 4D. And essentially, it's very easy to explain. So let's do some line work color changes. Yeah, so Cinema 4D, the Maxon add-on, obviously, you enable that for After Effects. And then you're able to make 3D letters, which is pretty useful. So yeah, obviously I applied lighting. I fought the boss already. All right, I'm just editing the video for him with a logo. So yeah, obviously, yeah, the Cinema 4D Maxon add-on is very useful. And then I insert a lighting layer. I'll explain that when I actually go into the After Effects thing, right? So let's go over here and keep editing the boss. I don't want to take too much time. So whenever I add a new shape, I left click with the mouse up here. I'm going to go to modify and modify shape, convert lines to fills. All right, so modify shape, convert lines to fills. So yeah, I fought this boss. And furthermore, I don't know if Perilous Moons was required, but it was a group boss, very easy. I teleported to the Hueycoatl Gorge, so that was pretty simple. So after you convert lines to fills, you can fill it in, and essentially, yeah, being able to access the boss with the Quetzals was very simple. It was in my live section on YouTube where I explained how I do everything, and yeah, it's pretty simple, straightforward. So yeah, I'm just gonna draw this for like an hour or so and convert it into a 3D logo like I did for my TOA stream. So yeah, this would be pretty cool. I've obviously I made like a few 3D logos, and it's pretty cool. I think definitely prefer obviously like my coding YouTube and stuff, but yeah, I have some free time, so why not? Like I'm a pretty interesting person besides the Hueycoatl, and I know a ton of products and all that type of stuff, which is pretty interesting. Like I have my PC recommendation, the Alienware Aurora R11. So you don't want to draw the lines for the 3D logo to be um, too thin, because then you have issues with it. So let's go down here, draw the outline. Nice. I had a pretty cool glow effect in After Effects for my thumbnail. You essentially could do that in After Effects. This is Adobe Animate, a completely separate program, and yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I'm just drawing a 3D logo here, and I'm going to import it into After Effects. So it's pretty fun. So yeah, I mean, let me finish drawing the outline here, and that should be pretty simple. Thankfully, yeah, I was able to fight the boss super simply. So I'll have more time to look at this later on. Obviously, there's a ton of streamers. I had a chat. Um, I'm not sure where I'm using OBS Studio to stream over here. So on YouTube. So under docs, you could essentially add in YouTube chat somewhere. Oh, right here, chat. Right. Any loot today? Nothing yet, but I did stream Huey total 4 on OSRS. Nice. So yeah, obviously OBS Studio is pretty cool. You can stream, record. I have my mic over here set to NVIDIA Broadcast, which is a free software where you can set up your webcam if you have an NVIDIA computer. Obviously, you could update your. So here's my camera and settings, and here is my microphone. So obviously, over here in sound settings, right click, you bring up that, and you have your. Oops. Sorry, you have my speaker here as output, and then here's my input, microphone, NVIDIA Broadcast, and then OBS Studio, right click properties, NVIDIA Broadcast, and mic is over here. Super cool. So video capture device is my webcam, display capture is my monitor, 2720 HF, which is Alienware. I have the Aurora R11 PC, which is pretty useful. Yeah, so let me continue drawing this dude, I guess. Pretty cool. Very easy. I did it very easily this morning, so very enjoyable. Right, I was having a ton of fun in this game, in RuneScape 3. I like how easy that game and World of Warcraft are. Dragon riding was very fun. World of Warcraft recently released The War Within, so pretty fun multiplayer environments with a ton of people, and requires minimal effort. So modify, convert shapes to fills. For all these, let's use the hand tool. So yeah, I basically did this with the Masori armor set from Tombs of Masket, which is pretty fun. I've drawn 3D logos since I think 2019. It hasn't changed, so that's pretty cool. So I converted lines to fills here for all these. Make sure I get all the small triangles. Perfect. All right, so let me fill in this one over here. Nice. So yeah, this dragon's definitely coming along for sure. Right. Yeah, so that's basically my approach to this kind of setup, and I couldn't really think of any other approaches. Right. All right, so let's draw the outline over here. Right. Right, nice. It looks like they have a darker orange for this one. So yeah, fighting this boss was super cool. I thought that was a fun experience on my live section. So obviously I can't fill this in until I right click and shape, convert lines to fills. Yeah, I was doing some Revenant Cave fighting, which was pretty fun. So let's click here, right click here, go to Paint Bucket tool. Okay, fill that in. Nice. So yeah, they have the swatches over here, but my colors are over here. I'm sure you can intuit pretty easily how to add in like new colors or something, right? So yeah, I mean, this is pretty straightforward experience. Similar to streaming on OBS Studio. I mean, it can't be any more obvious. Like with NVIDIA, you can use the GeForce experience to update your NVIDIA, right? You have your driver updates over here, and you have your games. I use VLC Media Player to play back my indistinguishable quality recordings from OBS Studio. I have all my properties and my YouTube video. I mean my YouTube channel description. So yeah, I mean that's pretty useful. NVIDIA Broadcast is free. GeForce Experience is different though. It's if you have an NVIDIA computer, but NVIDIA Broadcast is free, which you could use for interviews and stuff. So essentially, being able to um, NVIDIA GeForce, you press Alt Z, and you could broadcast with GeForce Experience on NVIDIA. But personally, I prefer to stream with OBS Studio because it's way more reliable to YouTube and Twitch. At least, obviously, NVIDIA is super good with their updates and everything. And NVIDIA Broadcast is super great for interviewing and stuff. But like, just overall, OBS Studio is such a great product. I have no problems with NVIDIA Broadcast and recordings, but I feel more comfortable with OBS Studio, and I'm sure everybody else does as well to some degree. So, yeah, I mean, figuring out that type of information is like, how much can you possibly? This guy looks like Crash Bandicoot, right? Nathan Nathan Drake, right? Like Nathan Drake is like basically Lara Croft, to some degree. So modify shape, convert fills. I actually probably met the owner, I mean the creator of Crash Bandicoot IRL once, I think, or someone who claimed to be the creator of Crash Bandicoot. He was in one of the gaming stores that I was at, so I thought that was insane, right? Because like, it's like, how did you make Crash Bandicoot, like, for real? And he's like, I made Crash Bandicoot, like, so, right? Like, I have every Game Informer ever. It's not like I asked him for his autograph or anything, like, just because he made Crash Bandicoot. All right, so my lines didn't convert there. So let's go over here. Just gotta zoom in. Just hope the lines convert. It's just so sad when they don't. Because, like, obviously, people just want to take a picture of, like, a particular thing, and then that's a logo, right? I don't know. It could just be called Adobe logo. Like, what are you wasting any imagination, like, not just doing Adobe logo, right? Should just be a part of Microsoft Office. Like, you sit there and it's just Adobe logo, right? Adobe timeline, like more fun for business. And like streamline it. So, okay. So, it's coming along nicely. Let's give him a nice diamond eye. Diamonds. All right. All right. Modify shape. Cover lines fills. Yeah, it went super well. This dude. So, let's fill this in over here. Oh, I have to put another line here. Actually, one time I'd drawn logos of 100 different public corporations, and I was tracking their financial stats for an entire decade of time, income statements on a quarterly basis. And that was pretty cool, right? Nobody was too interested in it, obviously, because why would you be? Um, yeah, that was pretty interesting. I don't know, I spent like a day drawing each of the logos. It was basically like editing a new boss in RuneScape every day. Like, you sit there, you draw the logo, you do a decade of financials, and then rinse and repeat, right? It's only a decade of information. So, yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. Obviously, making 1,850% is loads of fun based on that information. So, yeah, shared that with a few people. Talk about way cool stuff with people. Way more relevant stuff. I would not want to really pursue that to any degree. I know, obviously, pursuing your intelligence is something that you have to earn, and that's not really where I'm capable or interested in doing. So, no, I'm kidding. But yeah, I mean, obviously, you can make that judgment yourself to some degree. And when you meet people, it's like, hmm, hmm, you know, I don't know. So yeah, it's cool. Like I got to see people like they're able to make that judgment from anywhere. It's really cool. Like they hear the dog barking, they're like in there like swimwear, right? Which is a cool thing because that has nothing to do with Adobe. And like clearly they're paying attention and relatable. So if I had to play around with that, I could definitely make something happen, especially in these time limits. So yeah, it's always fun knowing what to expect and relatively like meaningful discussions, right? That have any basis in reality. All right, so this dragon's coming along super well, if I must say so myself. I'm not judging, right? You guys did a super good job with that, I think. Like the fact that you're able to, you know, both um like the fact that you're able to both not do it and then also do it is pretty cool, right? Because I have no idea. There's so many different elements involved. Okay, so try another orange here, I guess. Modify shape. Doop. Yeah, that orange looks nice. Oh my god. Yeah, darker. All right, so I mean, yeah, this is gonna be metallic, I think. Um, let's see what kind of color this thing is. Um, hmm, desktop. I always have to wait for my desktop to sort. I moved everything into a different folder because when you have JPEGs on your desktop, if you move them into a folder, it loads faster, right? So kind of have to take a look at what his nose looks like. All right, so let's do that and that, and yeah, that's like really cool though. Like being able to like be, you know, psychic of like everything in your environment. Like I'm a huge judgment of like what I think is interesting personally. So like OBS Studio is so cool though. Like I couldn't be any more like relatable as a person, you know? You know me. Like you guys think I would have streamed that, right? Yeah. Well, my Elgato did not work on um, whatever. So yeah, I guess it's not really interesting if you're not streaming it personally. I don't know why you would stream it if you're doing it every day. Because like I know people that didn't join my Discord, so I like it did take a little bit of time to look through stuff, but it's not like you want to actively look through stuff. It takes a while. Let's go with some not purple, right? No. Right, some more of this blue. Like up here. Um yeah, it looks basic, right? Alright, so with that blue. Cool. Hmm. Mhm. And my mom's having a ton of fun. Tons of fun. Am I right? So, see how my chat's going. 2 concurrent viewers. Yeah, so I'm drawing a 3D logo of this cool dragon. I just fought him in the live section on my YouTube. Loads of fun. Um, and I'm gonna edit my video for how I fought this dude. He's like, there's so many colors. Oh my gosh. Such a cool design. I'll make a metallic 3D logo of him and really show off how I edit thumbnails. I already did my thumbnail for this. Super simple and very relatable. So, all right, so let's see the color for this. All right, so yeah, he has those two things, that thing. All right, so looks like he has 2 ears. Super cool. So yeah, he doesn't really have more ears over here. Okay. Oh, he has more diamonds. Figures. Um, nice, my mom. She just sprayed me with hairspray. Loads of fun. I got sprayed by hairspray before too. Um, like at the end of my stream. I don't know what that was. I have no idea how to set up hairspray. I'll leave that to you know people who are more like capable of deciding if hairspray is kind of something they like. You know, you know what I'm saying. If that's like something you not like as you know you not like as right. Guys being a little like feces, right? Uh, like RuneScape's so good, bro. I swear to God. Like just sitting here, fucking, playing RuneScape with the boys. Just like brother, sitting out here playing, playing. Yo, Dead Rising 3 looked super. Oh my God, how's this dude manage this? Super good. All right, I could adjust the design. All right, it's difficult to some degree. Right. You always get random edits. All right, so for shapes to fill, relatively interesting to watch. You like literally have no idea what to expect because it's like I have no idea what you're talking about first of all, and Yeah, second of all, I I thought that was a pretty cool uh that was a pretty cool Overwatch yesterday. I like that thumbnail a lot. I'm being sarcastic. I think that's kind of make fun of me. I don't like being made fun of. I don't know why you make fun of me. All right, so let's go over here. Yeah, that's kind of a different design. Let's go over here. Hmm. Like that looks like, I don't know. Yeah, I knew some dude like that. Like took pictures. What is this? 366711. So 366711. Oh, 71. Yeah, 771. Looks nice. Gotta want like more of a angry dragon. I was watching some dude eat the Dragon Slayer too, which is pretty huge. That's like next level. Like, all right, these hopefully that'll be good. And let's go with this. All right. All right, so let's go with some of this over here. It's taking forever, dude. All right, so mouth. Let's go with that. All right. I have all the time in the world. All right. I've told thousands of people about millions of things. And like if you look at the job descriptions, obviously it's like analyst, statistics. It's like what kind of statistics? Like it's like obviously usefulness, right? I'm sure like there's an equation for that to some degree. Relatability, believability. Like it's like all right, I'm sitting here. It's like all right. See, I see what you're saying, and it also makes sense because it's true. It's like yeah, but do you actually use that every single day? It's like It's like well, does your grandma use it every single day? It's like yeah, I guess you're right. My grandma uses it every single day. Okay. Wow, look at that. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my thumbnail was sick. I really enjoyed that thumbnail. I thought that was very fun. Okay. Yeah, I have an interesting thing. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, my dude. Like, I literally have no. If someone told me that the next day, I'd be like, I don't care. Right? Like, I literally do not care. It's like, oh, well, now you care. All right. Hi, my dude. I'll make you care. All right. Had enough of your bullshit. Right, so, it's like the numbers, Mason. What do they mean? I'll show you what the numbers mean, dude. You know how hard it is to enter that stuff in? Like, I was sitting there, mile 900. All right. Well, actually, mile 300 at the end of. Jeez, this looks pretty good. This wing could have been better, but looks good. All right. Just because it's not the right color doesn't mean it's not unique. Okay. I think the triangles obviously are key to the design though, which I'll add back on the left wing. Okay, nice. Let's go over here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's going super well. I mean, it's a cool way to close out checking out all this kind of stuff, right? I think pretty fun. Um, do blue over here. Yeah. Okay. And a triangle. You know who loves triangle? Um. So okay. This is more of like a gray. Yeah. You guys gotta check out Arceus in this game. Arceus looks mad cool. All right, so finishing this dude. Let's go for this one. Hopefully this just goes to the logo right away. It's like, I gotta obviously do the teeth too. Hey, when that happens. Okay, click off. Go here, select the color. Fill that in, fill that in. Okay. Let's go here. My hand's definitely falling asleep right now. Nice. Okay. Yeah, let's just make this color. Okay, nice. Okay, let's go with blue. It's definitely more beige. Okay, let's go beige. Beige. Yeah, my hand's definitely falling asleep. You know, imagine they had old school RuneScape cards. That'd be pretty fun. I mean, Pokemon definitely already handles that. Like another World of Warcraft movie. Pretty cool. I mean, games are cool, I think. All right, so it's a little bright, but see how that looks. Okay. See the colors. So more green. All right, let's go with that. I hate when that happens. Click off. This one's more blue. Okay. Okay. Cancel. It's like that color. Okay. Modify. Gray lines fills. Yeah, so I fought this actual boss on my live section on YouTube, which is pretty cool. It doesn't need too bright colors. I was just looking at the glow in my thumbnail. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, the Masori thing was pretty cool. And my team's mask it. Because, like, that was like, right, shapes, spills. Because, like, okay, maybe they missed, maybe they missed how I did the Perilous Moons logo. So, like, check out this one and also talk about the thumbnail and stuff with the 3D letters. Okay. All right. Modify shape. Doop. Okay. So this is over here. All right. So, like, you know how many places are, dude? My guy. There's like hundreds of places. Yo, I think everybody's golf is like the biggest meme ever. They closed down the server, right? Like, why would you guys do that? It's like Hot Shots Golf with it's like everybody loves everybody's golf. Realize fills. Like, why can't I convert lines fills there? I can't fill it in. What is this? What are these shapes? Okay. Too much. Too many triangles. Okay. Okay, convert lines fills. Why can't I fill this in? Okay. Come on, bro. Give me paw. Please. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. What's going on here? I've never seen this. Okay. Like, you guys really gonna not fill it in for like the last ball? Alright. Ridiculous, dude. I'll copy and paste this ball. No. No time for this. Deleted. Alright. I'll skew the other ball. Alright, my dude. Ridiculous. How dare you? How dare you? Alright. So that's the final. So close this out. Zoom out. Press control and zoom in the middle mouse wheel. Click this. You hold down control and zoom out and zoom in. Or you can use the magnifying glass to zoom out and zoom in. What's going on there? Okay. Why when I change the size, does it change? Okay. That was weird. Okay. So let's left click and center this thing. So I'm going to right click and file save as, just the document for Adobe Animate, which is part of Creative Cloud, half off with edu. So Hueycoatl. All right, let's save him in my After Effects folder on here. Nice. So I'm gonna go to File, Export Image. It'll pop up soon. Come on. That's why I always save before stuff like that. So you can see these are all transparent. So that's good. I think you click here to enable transparency. I got PNG and you got transparency checked off here. So that makes all the white transparent if it's not actually white. So let's save it as a PNG. 8, okay. Go to save and alright, so Hueycoatl, save it to my desktop. Okay. So I'm gonna open up Adobe Illustrator, also part of Adobe Creative Cloud. Wow, look how good that looks. Alright, let's go run over there and see if my other account, what they say to my other account. Alright. Let's see if my other account is allowed to go over there. So exchange by Fortis Coliseum. I'm gonna have to run all the way there manually. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't sell right away. Yeah, this game adjusts based on how much, I think, RAM you're using on your PC. It's pretty cool. Alright, so like it works under a ton of circumstances. Okay, and oh, I can't even teleport. I can't even go to Varlamore with this character. Oh well. Alright. Okay, close out of here. So let's go new file. Create. Okay, it should load. I don't understand. Updated my Adobe. Alright, so let's go to file and open. Let's go to my desktop over here. You can actually pin new stuff to your quick access toolbar. So 1258. Here's Hueycoatl. Nice. All right, so let me zoom out down here. I'm in Adobe Illustrator now. So let's zoom out. Perfect. So I'm going to highlight this entire dude. Go to Object, Expand, right? Or Image Trace. So first I image trace and then I expand. So let's go Window, Image Trace. I'm going to do color. I do like less colors because I don't want it to be too graphically, too many colors. I only use like 10 colors. You do color. I'll just select 25. If color doesn't work, you could do, instead of custom, you could do, I think, low fidelity works, I think. I'm pretty sure. Alright, which uses like less colors inherently. So after image trace, you go object expand. Okay. And then obviously you select that with the white mouse over here and you delete the white space. Okay, so notice how I can't select anything. I'm sure you could play with the layers to some degree. I just have one layer though. So let's go to file and save as to like save on my computer. I'm sure you could play with the layers to make it like even more 3D or something. I haven't done that. So let me show my save. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Okay. So here's Hueycoatl, right? So yeah, save this as it'll be Illustrator specifically. Uh, all this kind of stuff. Okay. All right, so let's open up After Effects. So this is the final step for like the intro, making it 3D. And then I'll edit the video too. Oh, my webcam froze. Okay, so I'm gonna open up, for example, a different After Effects file, because you could save all your what's it called? All your templates for After Effects. So let me open up Xamper.ae. You have Xamper timeline. So I always open up After Effects and then I open up the project from File Open Project, or I just select the file after opening After Effects. You could update everything in Adobe Creative Cloud. So with After Effects, to make your thumbnail, I have the Cinema 4D over here. You click here, it's like Cinema 4D. And essentially, I installed Maxon Cinema 4D from the official website. Let's go over here. So Maxon Cinema 4D. Yeah. So I installed Cinema 4D from Maxon Cinema 4D, right? Maxon Cinema 4D After Effects, add in, yeah, Cineware for After Effects. So go over here and install it. And then obviously in After Effects, you go to Cinema 4D and yeah, you can make like cool 3D letters like this. So you make a text over here, select it. Here's an empty text layer down here. You write whatever. And I have full quality right now. That's just for preview. The more RAM you have, and NVIDIA 3080 or later, higher number NVIDIAs or better. So I have the text here, right? If I do less, it'll load faster. So make the text 3D by clicking that box there. These are called switches, so you could toggle the switches over here to see more of these. But yeah, this is 3D. You could toggle switches to see more of these. So you write whatever, you make it 3D by checking that box that I just did. Right, you see the cube right here. So right here, I'm gonna left click on the left side, go to material options or geometry options. So bevel depth is the outline right here. So let me make it a more obvious color, orange. So that's the fill. And then the stroke is just the overall fill for it. So extrusion, I'll do like 10. I love how it's writing flat now. It never writes flat. I don't see the bevel and depth. Oh, bevel style instead of none, I'll do concave. Nice. Yeah, so you get the idea, right? So make that black. Cool, now it has like a 3D kind of thing. You click here, press R to rotate, right? You can rotate the orientation, you press P to position it, drag this, X, Y axis, etc. So, all right, so let's go to composition settings and change it to 1920 by 1080, since this will be an intro, right? Or it'll be the size of my video. I'm gonna export it as 4K regardless, but it still works. Okay, my preview should update. I don't know why it's not updating. Oh, 192, 1920. Okay. So here is my timeline. You could change in composition settings, which I just was in. You could change how long your timeline is. So I'm going to right click and import a layer, which was my After Effects file for Hueycoatl. All right. Select that. I'm going to do choose layer 1. Okay. Drag him over here. Delete my Zamfir layer. Delete the outline of Zamfir. Right click and go to create shapes from selected layer. Cool. Nice. So it worked right away. Oh, it contains triangles that are too small. All right, whatever. I think that's if it's 3D. Yeah, you have to make it 3D. Okay, so you import that layer, you right click, and create shapes from vector layer after making it 3D. All right, so you make it 3D afterwards. So create shapes from vector layer. Perfect. Let's try making it 3D. Apparently you can't see it anymore. I don't know what that is. Yeah, so apparently my triangles are too small. Assume it's like the mouth. They have to mess with you, right? Like it never just is simple. Always have to mess with you. All right, so let's open up another project. All right, Zamfir timeline. All right, let's try Perilous Moon Zamfir timeline. Okay, file. Hueycoatl. Choose layer, layer 1. Great. There we go. No. All right, so dragons there. Oh, there we go. Nice. Just not 3D yet. All right, so when you make it 3D, you can't see it. Okay, so let's go back to animate. I have to adjust it. Kind of ridiculous. I just have to wait for my folder to load. Pretty offensive loading time for this folder. All right, let's open up Flash animation. All right, so here's the file. I have two small triangles somewhere. So I assume this is the culprit. And okay, so okay, apparently I can't fill. Apparently I can't fill shapes, I guess. They like locked my paint bucket. Let's go over here. Lock fill. Yeah, so someone locked the fill for some reason because they're psychopaths. Um, there we go. Close medium gaps. Wonderful. Modify shape, lines fills. Yeah, just get a nice lock fill in there, obviously. Perfect. Let's see if that one works. Export image. You always got to appreciate just the wonderful, random. It's like, oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here. Okay, because I have no idea what you're talking about, right? Nor do I care personally. But I mean, if you really think that I give a shit, right. So image trace. Yeah, the live section before that went pretty well. So my image trace should work soon. There we go. Let's try 20 colors trace. If that doesn't work, I could try low fidelity. Yeah, my live section before I fought the boss. Loads of fun. I used the Oculus orb from the Django. Alright, you know? And Django. He's in Draenor Village. God bless his soul. Um, so, okay. Let's go over here. File, save as. Save on my computer. Yeah, it's cool how Microsoft has OneDrive, right? You guys know about OneDrive, right? You can like save images there, like Facebook albums. All right, so yeah, like I was trying out like I saw someone was talking about Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, you know what I'm saying? So let's import this layer. The new Monster Hunter looks pretty cool. And then Archage something. What was it? That game looked kind of cool. I took a screen cap of it. Oh, Archage Chronicles. Yeah, on the PlayStation event. All right, so right click, create shapes from vector layer. Yeah, I feel like my Perilous Moons is basically a good timeline anyway, right? All right, make it 3D. Really, dude? All right, so let's open. Let's try it again. Here we go to 2. All right, so window, image trace. See, this is like kind of the exact thing that I was talking about, like with the image tracing, you know? I was hoping you guys could like, kind of like image trace for me and then I'll decide if I like the state or not, you know? What do you think? All right, so I can't trace this for some reason. I want to trace. Like I already traced, dude. My guy. I try high fidelity. Where's Adobe Animate at? All right, let's go back to Adobe Animate. Gotta deal with some of these small triangles. Now that I'm not allowed to fill anything in. All right, so this is what I'm talking about right here. Like I've had enough, like your ability to fill in like this kind of stuff right here. There we go. Close gap. Fill in these dots. Fill that in as well. Just get less colors overall, right? You don't need that many. Okay. Perfect. I said enough. Okay. So file, export. Can I fill this in now? I still can't fill it in. Yeah, I guess NVIDIA has to adjust my ability to fill in stuff like on the fly because technically Black Myth Wukong does have superior graphics, um, and this isn't on the PS5. So you know, buy whichever system you want. Like NVIDIA obviously has a direct interest in competing with the superior iPhone. Obviously, the iPhone is one technology, and then NVIDIA is like another technology. Both, I follow the Steam stats. Like I have Steam stats here, right? I used to take um copy path. I used to check this out. So I used to check like reviews on Amazon for different things, but yeah, here's the Steam stats for holiday 2021. 26 million people, holiday 2021. All right, and then here is the Steam stats. You could Google it now. It's at 36 million, right? 3 years. And then I have the NVIDIAs that they used in 2021 and 2024. So 2021, 2024, right? That's how it's changed. So uniquely know, I uniquely know about all this kind of stuff. Just like they switched their headsets more to the Quest. So how many possibly PCs can they sell though? Like let's be real. Uh, like everyone bought their PCs in 2020. Well, I mean, my friends didn't, right? Because they want to drop that PC right down next to this, next to wifey, you know, wifey X Plus, Hollywood style, you know, wifey, wifey, wifey Z MySpace, right? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, expand. Okay, because it's not a PC unless wifey Z Hollywood sees it. All right, all right. So save as. Just like it's not a stream, unless of course OFB pip the right. All right, so let's save that. Import. It's like, do you really have co-op in your game? Like, that's what I want to know. And like, is it in a playable state? Like for real? All right, so right click, create shapes, vector layer. Otherwise, I've never met the man in my life, and I hate video games. Am I right? What is this, dude? All right, so 3D. 3D. No, I'm getting so unlucky with these, dude. And let's fill in more colors. So unfortunate. They really just got to be an absolute nightmare with these. All right, so fill this in. Nice. Okay. I personally thought that looked nice, but all right, there we go. That's crazy though. Right, shape, clear lines, fills. Like, you guys ever meet this one dude? He's like, oh my Lanta. It's like, yo, that's hilarious. Yeah, why is this not a shape? So I guess this is our culprit right here. This is seen as not. This is not Billabong, right? Yo, what? This has to be the most fillable shape of all time. Are you kidding me? Alright, what? What? Yeah, but yeah, this is just some like straight NVIDIA. Like, nah, dude. Alright. Like, I'm pretty sure Charizard created dragons, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? There. Like, you thought that you created dragons. Alright, Charizard did. Alright. Like, what are you talking about? I created dragons. Like, the idea, the concept. Like, George R. R. Martin. Wow. Really? Like, I'm pretty sure Old School RuneScape invented the white dragon, right? Alright, so export. Well, let's save this. Export image. If it doesn't like 3D, then it's not like blobs, you know? So, alright, Hueycoatl 5. Like, I'm here to get loot, like, straight up. Um, like, when I think about AI and obviously like the repercussions of just overall like a society, like, it's where's my image? Are you kidding me, bro? Export image. And they're gonna sit there and make fun of like my dragon for like years. It's ridiculous, bro. Like, I say, I'm like straight up out here trying to figure out where this dragon's at, and like it's mad difficult. Like, yo, where's the dragon at though? Like, why are you guys not fighting the dragon in the game? Like, this is not the dragon, bro. It's like, oh, I didn't know you had other interests. Like, alright, so window, image trace, color. Oh yeah, color. 215, and then trace. And it's cluster those pixels. I assume it's this pixel right here in particular. I did this with the bank logos too, right? I'm all the company logos, 50 company logos. Yo, HostGator straight up delete my website. Everyone's like, yeah, it looks like a lot of people look at it, but in general, let's just straight up delete this. I love how how like it's like, oh, are they actually going to it? I don't know. Are they? What do you guys think? Alright, so let's go to AI. Choose layer, layer 1. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I mean, Pokemon Evolutions, the Mewtwo card is next generation. Like, if you check out, I have my Pokemon Mewtwo card right here. It's just so cool. Like, I have the box right here. It's called Mewtwo Mayhem. Where's my, oh, yeah, you got Mewtwo Mayhem, Pokemon Evolutions. So, obviously you get straight up the Mewtwo card, right? Alright, so right click, create shapes from vector layer. Let's make this 3D logo. It's only been an hour and 17 minutes. Am I right? Perfect. So let's create 3D. Oh, it looks like it's working. We must protect this house. Okay. So let's resize this, right? Scale 65. I think it's definitely one of the best, if not the best, like dragon. Okay. So again, in right composition settings, you could change how long the duration is right over here. I got 1280 by 720, so let's switch this over to 1920 by 1080. Somehow this timeline is the autosave, so it's not. I do have it saved. Okay. All right, so let's go over here and do R. Select this layer, go to the end, and I'm just gonna go over here, do 360, get one full rotation. I'm gonna trim the workspace instead of going up here and doing it. And there we go. So let's see what it looks like over here. I'm gonna extrude it more. So go over here, material options, reflection intensity. I'm gonna do 40%. Geometry options. I'm gonna do 25 extrusion. And yeah, I may need to put another shape there to like make it really reflect. Okay. So that's just when it turns the face away as a 3D logo of obviously Hueycoatl in old school RuneScape. You can see the metallic sheen. Alright, so see how the lighting looks when it starts. It's a pretty mysterious dragon, obviously. Alright, let's drag it over here. And I'm going to change, let's press R on the keyboard as a shortcut. And let's go right onto here. So click this. I'm actually going to start off at minus 25 or minus 75, minus 50. So let's see how that looks to start out for the beginning of the rotate. Very cool. See how it progresses. Obviously, you can press spacebar after clicking and it'll render. I think you can do this to preview as well. But obviously, it only takes like 30 seconds to export on a faster computer. I used to export on After Effects on my laptop, Sony Vaio, in 2008 or 9 before I went to college because I got Adobe for free because I'm a genius. And yeah, it was basically kind of cool. Like I did a moving mask video where essentially the mask would move as I moved, and I turned myself into Aquaman. So it was pretty cool. Right, so I mean, yeah, Hueycoatl location, Farlamore. Where's that? Location is obviously Gorge, so Quetzal Gorge. I don't know. It doesn't write the letters while I write it. All right, let's try it out. Jagex. Okay. I mean, I didn't do anything like quest wise, so I assume maybe just powerless moons, right? Maybe you got lucky. Maybe you don't. I could actually just stand there and protect whatever I need to. So, all right. So I got prayer potions. So let's climb the chain. Nice. All right, let's try to figure this out. So I'm gonna do protect prayer for red. All right. So red is not prayer. Show. All right. Let's do protect melee for red. Perfect. I think. Let's try to get hit with another red. Alright, so let's fight Hueycoatl. Super cool. So protect red. Yeah, red is protect melee. Nice. So red is full. Let's protect melee. Use super restore. Fix up my stats. Alright, so green, protect ranged. That possibly works. Okay. Right, protect melee again. Nice. Oh, let's do protect ranged. See if that works again. Yeah, so green is probably ranged. Alright, let's check it out again. Yeah. 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2. Am I right? I didn't see what color that one was. That's impossible. Okay. Super restore. I mean, as long as you have like the Saradomin Bruise is pretty much easier, right? Protect mage. Okay, blue seems like mage. Green is ranged, right? Yeah, that worked 3 times, 4 times. He has a ton of health this time. Alright, melee. Wow. So this is going pretty well. Alright, blue is ranged. I mean, melee. Magic. We won! Oh my gosh. I love how he was targeting me the entire time. I felt like I was like the point person for knowing that. Pretty cool. So we managed to win. Let's head back to Grand Exchange. Super cool. And let's go see what the Quetzal's called. So, Fortis, Coliseum. Perfect. Civitas Illa Fortis. Let's teleport. Oh, he did the Quetzal teleport. Amazing. And accurate. And done once. Very well. That's how I like to see it. So let's right click and travel. So it was called Quetzalcoatl. Okay. So let's call it Quet. It's Cali, right? It's not Quetzal. It's Quetzalcoatl. Gorge. Right, and let's say talk to who are the dudes you talk to? Let's go to Quetzalcoatl Gorge. Alright, so it looks like you have to go. Is there another bridge over there? Yeah, so you can go west and north over here. Cool. Oh, I entered into the gate. Yeah, the gate's way cooler, right? Significantly. This does have the waterfall, though. I mean, I was looking at Sasuke's endgame quest yesterday in RuneScape 3, and Sasuke does look very cool when you see him near Zamorak, if I'm not mistaken. So, I thought the Beneath Cursed Sands quest, which I did for Tombs of Masket raid, I thought obviously the mage, look how nice that looks. They have a nice ice layer on it. So the mage essentially had he looks like the Golem pet or whatever in Extinction Quest. Or Brink of Extinction Quest. Alright, so you talk to Seer and then you talk to Tala. Okay. I could change the text halfway through, so people read it. Alright, so obviously I can say it in probably more. And it's called The Rising. The Rising Shadows. I say it in the video, right? Okay, so this is over here. So let's make this half. And let's make this half. Okay. It's a Kali, right? Yeah, I had that right. Seer and Taala. Okay. Alright, so red is fill, so red, and then blue is protect magic. This is red, so protect melee, and then this is supposed to be so blue. Green is ranged. Okay, make it a neon and neon. Protect ranged. Okay, get rid of all that extra stuff so people don't think it's complicated. Okay. Red pillar, full. No, not even red pillar. Red, falling, crystal, protect melee. So, blue, falling, crystal, green falling crystal. Nice. Move that over here. Only at the beginning. So okay. I like the top one for both of them, I assume. Okay, talk to Seer then Tala and join fight. Okay. Why is he so wide, dude? Okay. I like how the letters are, like, basically you're able to edit them in place, like before it even updates, like from a prior letter update. I like how the reflection on his wing actually matches the color of the letters. I think that's very cool. Okay, I mean, he would... Let me see what... I think metal is another material options. So, yeah, metal's at 100%. Cast shadows. Appears in... Maybe spectacular shininess. I think that's... Or maybe spectacular intensity. That's one of them. I'll have to see which one it is. Alright, so... Let's try spectacular intensity and shininess. Normally it's just reflection intensity 40% is perfect, but... Why is the spotlight all the way to the left? Alright, so... Alright, let's copy this dude. Put another one in. I'll just put this one over here. If I move all these letters to the left over here, and move him a little bit more over here, then he would kind of appear in at least the reflection a little bit better. Like, why does he spend so long turning? Alright, let's see. So, move all these over here. Then, move this dude over here. It's all about looking shiny. Alright, let's find out which way to adjust this. So, location, yeah, that one. Alright, so R. Let's do Y rotation 10 degrees. Minus 10 degrees. And then Z rotation, we'll do 10 degrees. Or 3 degrees. Nice. So that should look good. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice. Let's do -10 on, I think, Y. No. 5 on Y. X is 352. There we go. And then 2.7. 2.45. Yeah, that looks pretty good. What happened to the... Yo, it looks so good. What happened to the reflection? It was like all directly down his right... Oh, well, yeah, now it's the letters. You see? That's pretty nice. Can't tell that it's letters. It just looks shiny. Alright, so... That's definitely a good one. I definitely want to see exactly where it turns. Because it should be super shiny. Yeah, it's not. Alright, so I'll just open up my Xamford timeline. Obviously it has all the shine. Okay. Move this dude to the right a little bit. Nice. Looks like I could extrude this one a tiny bit more. Okay, let's change. Red fallen crystal. Okay, so press R here and do R here, and I think you can press shift and control and left click and then control V, paste the same. See? So shift left click, copy each of the layers there, and paste it on the other layer. Wow. Amazing. Obviously, yeah, for this, it would look nicer with a smaller bevel. So, 0.9. Because that's just the fill around or behind. And then extrusion is how far out the 3D is effect. And let's rotate this like 2.4, 2.32. Yeah, Hueycoatl can be rotated a bit too. Okay. 2.34. And let me check the... So I'll save this as Hueycoatl, just as an After Effects template. Okay. And here's my Xamford timeline. So I'll call this Hueycoatl timeline. Nice. So let me open up my project for Xamford real quick. Okay. Let's check his whatever. Alright, so that's not the Xamford. It's Xamford timeline. I have a folder specifically for him, so 1 second. Okay. I have all the alien symbols. That's funny. Alright, Xamford. Okay. Like, check out all these alien symbols. It's like Alienware. Check this out. See? It's hilarious. All the Alienware symbols. Alright, so damper timeline, damper timeline, damper Featherless Moon, damper timeline. Okay, damper. Yeah, apparently. Okay. Zamper. Oh, it's XX Zamper. Okay. Yeah, let's try that. Takes a while. Yeah, I had lights here too. Doesn't take a while. It always loads fast. What? Oh, that's an autosave. Okay. Here's XX Amper. Okay. There we go. That was the thumbnail. Yeah, I have like every single logo I've drawn of everything. Okay, there we go. So this is my Zamper thumbnail. Look how insane that looks. Okay, so that was a hand 1, hand 2, and then this dude. So bevel depth was 235, and then material options. Cast shadows is off like the other one. So metal is 100%, reflection intensity is 100%. Oh, okay. So let's take a picture of this. Oh, why that brings up my toolbar. It's a snipping tool. They really like to just harass people. Like, I swear to God. Like, they really do. My last job was like located exactly where the toolbar pops up, and they would like hit you like 100, like 300 times with like, if you were asking if they could pause while you're doing the settings or not. It was pretty bad. Alright, so, because I was also, that's not how you write notes, right? It's like, wait, are you writing your notes vocally? It's like, okay, I wrote your notes for you. That's good. Right. Like, still figuring that out. It's like, alright, yeah, this works. Okay. I guess they were just confirming that it works. Very important. Alright, so let's go over here. Zero option. So I think metal 40% is what I normally would mess with, but alright, spectacular intensity is 50. So cast shadows is off. Okay. Light transmission 0, except shadows on. Okay. Like, this is basically what I expect from like every single game, personally. Like, I'm sure you guys played Pokemon, right? This is what I expect from every single edit, ever. Alright, so that looks good. Alright, so layer, see the light layer. Sometimes my point lights just don't work. So misunderstood. Alright, so point light. I think it's because I used to have a 3D solid, so as like a background. Because you could insert layer solid. So see this point light? So right now I have this as a 3D layer and then this as a 3D layer underneath it. Move this one above here. And that'll be the floor. And you can cast shadows, I think, with the light. Alright, so move that one above there, and then 0 options after making a 3D by clicking here. You can do accept shadows on, accepts lights on. So cast shadows, turn that to on, I guess, for the floor. I just made that up, but let's see. Okay. Yep. Definitely gonna see. Yeah, exactly. See. Like, I don't know how many times you could play with the settings. It takes a while to load in different rotations, so. I mean, my Xamper edit was basically perfect, especially for those letters. Oh my god. What is that? Oh my god. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. I really like meeting dudes. They can eat from across the street. How cool is that? They probably never met you before. He's like, it's like, okay, dude. Oh, okay. Why is this? Okay. Why is that like that now? What? Come on, dude. Right, so layer, new, light. Like, is it that hard to do a 24% light? That doesn't, like, look dumb? Like, I've done it before. Why does it change? What is that? Now all of a sudden it's just not light. Okay. And then layer, new, light, do point light, and do like 31, and like bluish, greenish. Okay. Perfect. It's like a single PowerPoint slide. It's ridiculous. Alright, so that point light is definitely being lazy, so Amazing. So I'll see what it looks like here, and I'll change this text to not accept lights, so it doesn't absorb the lighting. I don't know why you would want text on lights. I mean, light on text, right? But it works out in some cases. So material options, accepts lights off. Alright, and then here, material options, accepts lights off. And then here, accepts lights off, and you make it 3D. Obviously, like I showed with Cinema 4D, the add-on from Cineware, right over here. So max on Cinema 4D, add-on, you click here, you switch to Cinema 4D, you add the text layer, you make it 3D like I showed when I opened it up. And yeah, that's basically it. I mean, press P, move this dude on the Z-axis. You can actually tie the light layer to, like, so it follows like the rotation of things and the position. You just drag and drop, and it ties pretty well. Alright, so there we go. Let's try that out. So I moved it to that position. I pressed P and I moved it. It looks like I could just, I don't know why it's so far out over here. Like I can move the light back, I guess. Alright, so see what it looks like here. Like I wanted to accept lights, but not certain lights. Like the text over here, like it can accept that light, right? But not the other one. It's ridiculous, dude. Alright, so position. Our orientation. Okay. Do that. That. Position, I'll move it to the... Can't move it to the right. It's ridiculous, unless you just drag this. Alright, let's try that out. Yo, I really don't have time for this. They always mess with me, I swear. Alright, layer new, light. Spot. Alright, this layer. Okay. Now here's properties for Spotlight too. Okay. Yeah, position, point of interest. Move it over here. And we'll move this to minus 440. Oh, it's at minus 600, I mean. By movement's 250, point of interest. So the properties window over here. So windows and properties. So I have a minus 422, so moving back more. Let's do minus 7. So that's his position, minus 7. And then the light was, I think, minus 400 or something. So now it should be closer than the dragon. Nice. Alright, so this light's at 250. Okay, nice. Why is it so far away now? I put maybe layers on the right hand side and left hand side. But I have this dude trying to reflect on it. I mean, that's like the text there. See how it starts off. That looks cool there, the text, but see if it's a reasonable color to start off with. Ever. Yeah. Okay. It's ridiculous, dude. I don't got time for this. I don't, like, do you guys know how to set up a light? Like, are you stupid? Okay. Layer new. Like, is it that hard to light something up? I really don't understand. I've added lights for 7 years in this fuck. Like, what is this? In this program. I'm not any better at it. What is this? This point light, it's not even remotely reflected on this thing. Like, am I stupid? I don't understand. Alright, material options. Well, reflection intensity is supposed to be at 100%, so. Okay. I don't know why that's not 100%. That's that one, though. This is this one. Okay. Geometry. Material options. There we go. Technicolor shininess is 1%. Really? Diffuse is 50%. Okay. Specular intensity is 50%. Then metal is 100%. Reflection sharpness. There we go. That should be good. And then finding out like which one is the layer for the wing and stuff. It's like, whoa. There we go. So that's where all the lights were going. Okay. So, delete that. And let's turn these to accepts lights. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm in zero rush, so pretty cool. I mean, I gotta see a log area, and I fought the dude, so looks nice. Okay, accepts lights to layer new light. Alright, do spotlight, light. Okay, I'll just point at the letters. Right. Like, okay, I'm clearly changing the light that I just made. Wherever it is. Right, spotlight 3, okay. Yeah, it's clearly clicking here. Okay. Alright. I expect that to look like light hitting it at that angle. Right. Like if I do a side-by-side comparison, you could change your camera, right? With the camera icon somewhere. So yeah, they do have a camera icon where you can create a camera and see how it looks. Very useful for tying like null objects with like lights and 3D objects together. They have like Adobe After Effects editing with like mad cool stuff. So yeah, this looks cool. Legible. Straight. Yeah, the location one can be adjusted down like 0.2 degrees. So hopefully this has like a deep red. Doesn't really have a deep red there. Alright, so bevel depth 2, cast shadows off, light transmission 0, accept shadows on, accepts lights, ambient 100%, diffuse 50%, specular intensity 50%, specular shininess 1%, 100%, 100%. Alright, I think reflection intensity makes it metaler. I don't know why it has to save the project. Okay. No. Okay. Just makes it lighter, so I do metal 40%. I usually do that with letters though. And let's see how that looks. I usually do that with letters and it looks cool. Yeah, it's definitely 100%. Okay, specular intensity, let's try it. 77%. Oh, I changed the reflection intensity during the Xanfer one. Right. It has a clock with the timeline, so. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay. See what the other side of it looks like. My Masori one's like perfect. So good. I literally copied exactly. Ugh. They just have it so bright. 50%. I could change the reflection intensity at that point. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Alright, so see what it looks like here. Okay. That's kind of a meme though. Just like, it's like, I wonder who's fighting Hueycoatl. It's like, it's like you already know. Alright, so 2.65. Nice. Alright, so I'm gonna go to File, Save As. Alright, add to render queue. Cool. So I can do AVI or this one. I'm just gonna do this one. You do format options. Oh, they have bitrate. I've never seen that before. Okay, so that's how that is. And let's go here. I normally do AVIs, personally. So let's do my desktop. And I'll do Hueycoatl 1. Okay. And uncheck this one. Hueycoatl 1. So render. And it just takes like 2 minutes. I click stop recording on this. Right. And then I'll go to Premiere. Adobe Premiere as the last step while this renders. It actually shows how much steps are pending for the render in a little bit. I don't know why it's not ready. What's cool is I'll be able to, I don't even need to restart my PC after recording. It'll probably still export super fast. Or at least I could save the edit and then turn on my PC and export a little bit faster, because when you record, it uses, I don't know, visual RAM or something on your PC. So you restart and then obviously you have the saved project and you just export then, and it exports faster if you restart after recording. What's cool with RuneScape is I don't even need to like convert or encode the file. That's kind of cool. Alright, so here we go. Current render. Yeah, so this is taking a little bit longer to render, because I was recording, I guess. And normally this is very accurate for how long it's going to take. Like, I was doing it yesterday, and it literally rendered, like, right then and there. So, I mean, once that exports, then obviously you just import file here from your external hard drive, and you could edit it like I show in my Pilot's Moons video. So, yeah, I mean, obviously, again, don't forget to install Cinemare, Maxon 4D, Cinemaware, Maxon 3D letters. It's an add-in for After Effects from Maxon Cinema 4D. It's called Cineware. It's a website. It's an add-in. You go into After Effects and you click Cinema 4D here. And that's basically it. And you just add text and it works. Alright, yeah, so this is loading. Yeah, it's rendering. Yeah, I'm tempted to just restart my PC and render, because I already saved the After Effects project, so it should work. But yeah, I'm gonna end my stream. And then like restart and export, so I get this video up and going. Alright, yeah, thank you for watching my stream. Logging off.